man. And it's feel good. You see it. I'm listening to the mental show. You ain't heard it? It's the biggest color show on earth.
I'm overweight, rappers fat to death. Obese when these beats catch wind of my breath. And yes, you ain't heard, you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all for taking the guess. Not jeans, my dear. You ain't worthy to breathe my air. Stand tall in the pair I wear. Am I making it clear? I's the best to lay his head round here. And no, I'm not the heir pair to whoever. They never could out-hit us. Fitters try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they can ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. Yo, couch, I'm coming out.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Mets. Shabby alongside Chris Singleton, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Drew Rasmussen.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. Before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. So we're underway here in game 2. Bounce to third. Sends it across to first. One up, one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. And the righty deals. Here's the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And he chases that one. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the first, no score. Here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill in this one, Christian Javier. Chris, how about a scouting report?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off. For that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. To the right side. Altuve handles it, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Yandy Diaz now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. Safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside. But that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And it's second with one away. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
No, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Two runs across in the inning here in Game 2 of the World Series. That one missed. Line to left and foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him. Man on second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. Righty delivers. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Harrison Bader waiting to hit for the Mets. Back to work, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And out number 1 on the grab.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. The Astros down by a pair here in game 2. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two outs, base is empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Just missed. Rasmussen, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Out to short, Lindor. Slings it across, and the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Harrison Bader. Javier back to work. And delivers outside. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That one hit to right. Tucker on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting done. The catcher.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Oh, the throw is wild. And they'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Headed towards the corner. Tucker on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Mets strand one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at Citi Field. And now here is Chas McCormick. The pitch. On the outside corner. And it's 0-1. And it's strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's the 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting in, the first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. There's a strike. On the corner for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The Mets leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
It's a good take.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. So keep there at 98 miles an hour.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. Gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And here it comes. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So, man aboard. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Doubled in his first AB. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And 2 now as he swings through.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. And he deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And there's a foul ball. Jimenez on at second with 2 down. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Lindor now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrand Ave on him.
Game 2 of the World Series. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff back.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for a base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So a man aboard, Corey Julks up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Slider misses outside.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible.
1-2. And another ball. The Stros down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
The left-hander, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Outside low, and the count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering is down low. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there at the knees. And that one cutting but missing down low. Two down, nobody on. And he gets Bregman. Third out. The two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching the World Series on the show. Bottom of the fourth, and now Bader up to the plate. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
There's a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Key Brian Hayes up now for the Mets. Fly to right his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the... Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking, foul ball. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch all, baseball man. He nails one out to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ball. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 5-2. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Diaz, in his third season, 25 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. First pitch is in the dirt. And that's outside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that one missing low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Mets leading by 3, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next at the Astros, the first baseman, Jose.
Now a chance for Jose Abreu. Struck out looking his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 outs. Struck him out looking. So they go quietly there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Astros 2. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5. Andres Jimenez. The right-hander back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Christian Javier departs, and the home run really bit him. He exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Justin Verlander.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Man at first, here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Save it, Zach with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Next pitch is outside. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Urquidy up and throwing. And the pitch.
At the ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. That one misses. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up.
Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Yandy Diaz up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Outside. One on, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That one almost got him. Right-handed reliever. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Now fly ball to right center. Tucker on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-2. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Yeah, that skips into there. Finds its way through base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Number 44.
Harrison Bader getting ready to hit. Lindor on the move. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 7 and the Astros 2. Back here at Citi Field, top of the 6th inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. The pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
The pitch. In the air, left side. Nimmo has it sized up. They got it for out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jolts stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
On the ground, Jimenez on to first, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 7 and the Astros 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom Bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Verlander back to work. In the air, foul off first. Abreu drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike one. The Astros have some action in their pen. Rafael Montero getting ready to go. Martinez warming up as well. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. The wind of the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
That one pushed foul. The pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Getting over on the strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is Yordan Alvarez. And the pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
Man at first with one gone, and now Alex Bregman. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Diaz tossed to second, back to first for 2, and that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Astros 2. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. Abreu steps on the bag, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. The Mets were around 50 years before they had their first no-hitter in franchise history. It was thrown by Johan Santana right here at Citi Field. And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo.
And looking back at that Santana no-no, Boog, it's really amazing that he pulled it off against a St. Louis lineup that was absolutely stacked with strong hitters. A memorable night for sure.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy
Runner on at first with one gone. Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Nimmo leads off first with one away. High fly ball, right field. Tucker pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The designated hitter, number 5, Jorge Soler.
Man at first. So now here's the Mets DH, Jorge Soler. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So one hit is all they get. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 7 and the Astros 2. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Kicks and fires. Misses. 1-2 to count. Got it by him for the K.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. You set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
McCormick in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Fall off foul. Bases empty, one away here in the late stages of game 2. That one fouled off. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Hard hit, right side. Over to Diaz. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. A little bit low. Outside low, 2-1. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Nimmo ranging back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up.
Lindor the move in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next for the Mets, Team Ryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
One gone, runner at first. And now, Francisco Alvarez.
Hey!
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Right-hander kick steals. Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And stepping in for New York, Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the
The
count.
Mets up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Two outs.
1 ball.
And that one
2
gets
strikes.
past the catcher. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Nope. Back here at Citi Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Rasmussen back to work.
This pitcher's done a good job of
1-0.
disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one out to right. Bader racing over to make the catch.
Now back, second base.
So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Astros down to their last out. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Corey Julks. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Rasmussen is just 1 strike away. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. And
1
that's
ball,
in the dirt.
2
And the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the outside part of the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. Quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Bucket list in these bars, I granted this death wish. Legendary layup, Jordan with the right left switch. Hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai candy rain, drizzle frame. I ride 87 Corvette, CO1. Took the T-tops off it, put them in the trunk. All gassed up, she been drinking from the pump. That's all bad. Trying to pass around and crash. All flip fools trying to make it last. Emotional luggage, nothing of it. I don't check bags. I just carry on, leave that in the past. Have OJ in my glass. Testarossa program, cool ties curriculum. Doors open like a pendulum, swinging, rocking my jet set.
Final line for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Eagles, on our hit, number